Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of the Streaks and Strokes guided painting session. My name is Luke and I will be your art instructor for the next few videos. So for today, right, we will be painting some Bobabuddies on our t-shirts for all you bubble tea fans out there. So let's get started. To start, place a piece of carbon paper followed by the printed design onto the side of the item you want to paint on. Make sure you have a pencil to trace the drawing onto your tote bag or t-shirt. You can place some tape on the sides to prevent the papers from shifting while tracing. While tracing, avoid resting your hands on the carbon paper too much, as this might create smudges on the item which will be hard to wash off. Remember to not fully remove the papers until you have made sure that the whole drawing has been traced. Once you're done with the tracing, you can remove the carbon paper and printed drawing. If the outline isn't clear, you still can draw over the outlines with a pencil so that it can be seen when you're painting later. When you're ready to start painting, place the envelope or a piece of paper in between the shirt or tote bag so that the paint doesn't go through. For this painting, we will be using the following colors: honey beige, ruby red, Egyptian blue, jade green, lemon yellow, ivory white, and charcoal black. Since we'll be painting a boba tea cartoon, make sure the colors are lighter by adding white to each of it till you get the shades that you like. Remember to wash the brush each time before mixing the next colors. Now we can start painting. Use the bigger brush to paint the larger surfaces of your painting and the smaller brush for the details and outlines. Spread as much paint as you can and try not to leave excess paint blobs onto the painting itself. One tip would be to paint the lighter colors first, followed by the darker colors, because if you make mistakes, you'll be able to cover it up with the darker colors, but you can't cover dark colors with lighter shades. For my painting, I chose honey beige for the big cup to show that it's milk tea, and light green for the other one to show off matcha milk tea. Feel free to paint your cups with your own colors too. Halfway through, as you can see, I felt that the green wasn't light enough, so I added more white and waited for the first layer to fully dry before painting a new layer on top of it. You can do this, and if you really want to change colors that you already painted, I suggest doing this up to a maximum of only 3 times, so that the paint layer isn't too thick. Don't worry about not painting too straight or the paint coming out of the tracing, as you're going to outline this painting later, and you can use these black lines to cover up most of these errors. Now, let's start outlining the painting. You can use black or any other dark color to outline it, but make sure you're using a thin brush to do the outlines. Rest your arm on the table so your hand is more stable when painting, and do not take too much paint at each time. You can dip your paintbrush tip in water so that the paint is smoother, but do not take too much water as well. If you find that the paintbrush is still too thick for you, you can try the back of the brush or even dipping your pencil into black paint to draw the outline. Do remember to take your time to do this part so you can get cleaner and smoother lines. If you feel that your painting is lacking details, feel free to add some patterns of your own on parts like the cup and straw, like stripes, polka dots, stars, to make it even more unique. You can also add white to show reflections off of things like boba balls or the cubes. For me, I wanted to make my characters blush, so I added 2 pink lines around the cheek areas to give them more personality. You can try that too if you want. And now your painting is finished. Use a hairdryer to blow dry your painting, or you can leave your painting to dry until there is no more wet paint on the painting before bringing it to be ironed. Iron your t-shirt or tote bag for roughly 10 seconds to fully dry the paint on it. After that, you can use it, but only wash your item at least 4 days after ironing it. We hope you enjoyed today's guided painting session. If you have any feedback or questions, do let us know on our Facebook group. Also, feel free to post a picture of your Bobabuddies tee and tag us on Facebook or Instagram to stand a chance to win in our monthly giveaway. See you in our next painting session.